Hello.
Hi.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
Okay.
She's just a silly girl.
I'm not, but you guys know. She's a crazy one after both of us.
She beat me before the camera came on.
Sure.
She's not asking me that what's wrong.
When you look at both of us, who can beat who? Who can beat who? Anyways, Adrian, welcome to what?
Easy.
Okay. Now, today I'm going to try so hard to be very, very serious. This is a serious issue. Yeah, but before I go on how was your weekend, I'm sure your weekend was awesome. Mine was. I don't know about Adrian. Maybe some of these had
My weekend was serious. Go on.
issues of the heart.
Go on.
Okay, man. Okay, so basically today, I want to talk about passion and money, basically. Before this whole ease up started, it's my passion to talk. I like to talk. I like to be in front of the camera. No, behind the camera, but I secretly love to be in front of the camera. I just never thought I could make it to the front of the camera. But then again, it's a passion of mine. It's anything camera, anything events, anything projects, and it's cool. But then thinking about it, in the country that we're in, Lagos, as a whole, is this so? When we hear the phrase that says, "Make your passion." Make your passion. What's the word? How do you use it to say it? Make your passion your job, or something of that. When passion becomes play, or play becomes something of that nature. But basically, making your money from your passion, and then I'm
Turning your passion into money?
Yes, or something like that of that nature. But then I'm first to ask, how realistic is that in the kind of state we are? Sorry for those of you. I'm sure New York is another Lagos, basically. But in a state like Lagos, where you have to wake up 4 a.m. in the morning just to beat the traffic to get to the office for 7, 8, and then you're leaving the office at 7, sometimes 6 or 4, and then you're getting home 8, 9, 10. Where is the time? How do you end up, leaving that and following your passion? Or I don't know. It's been something I try every time to talk about. So Ejiro here, she's CEO. CEOs, they're always motivated to talk about things like this, passion. So Ejiro, passion and money is, I'm sure you wake up to passion and money every time. So tell us. Now I'm not talking to Ejiro the crazy. This is the CEO, Mixed Studios. So tell us, what do you think?
Actually, I don't understand this shit anymore. Like, seriously, I don't understand it. But because of you, it's not because of how, because of you, I'm going to get into the mods and I'm going to just talk about it. Basically, what she's trying to say.
Adriel, come back to Adriel. Thank you. I'm sorry.
So
sorry. I said CEO. Adriel, back to you. So yeah. Okay, so let's.
Okay, so basically, passion and money. Which should you pursue, or which one is more important? I think both are important. Yeah. Your passion is very important, and ego are very, very, very important, because without the money, you cannot fuel your passion. But without the passion, sometimes the money might not be able to come the way you want it to come. Because the truth is, you can actually you can make money from something that is not your passion.
Definitely.
Like let's say, 70% of people do that.
80, 90.
It's just about living. It's just about keeping body and soul together. So they can actually take up any job. But seriously, I don't blame a lot of people. Like she said, in the kind of economy that we found ourselves, the kind of city that we found ourselves, the kind of situation that a lot of people find themselves, the take home is actually not enough to take them home. So you have your passion there, lying there, but at the end of the day, this passion that you're so passionate passion the passion out.
To fuel it.
Do you understand? So basically, how do you balance it? How do you make money and at the same time fuel your passion?
Thank you.
That's what we're trying to talk about today. So, for me, I think yes, when it seems like that saying goes, when the desirable becomes, no, when the desirable is not available, the available becomes desirable. Also, sometimes you have to take what you have right now, manage what you have right now, because on the way to where you are going to. So you are going to A, but what do you have right now? Use what you have on your way to getting to what you want. And so I think that's what a lot of people do. So they take up a job because seriously they have to just keep body and soul together. There's house rent to take care of. There are family matters. There are other things. You have to take care of yourself. You have to package well. You have to be this. You have to be that. So they just take up a job and then, but their passion is lying down there. But what we're trying to say today is, don't let your passion lie down. Don't let it lie fallow. No matter what happens, no matter how tight the situation is, never allow your passion to lie down. I understand when you don't have the fund to follow your passion. So at that point, you can take up something that will bring in the money to follow that passion. Okay? You can take up a job, yes, but don't neglect that passion all just to feed. You might need to put yourself under pressure. You might need to put yourself under very, very hard and harsh situations just to get by. But the end result should be that at the end of the day, your passion comes alive. And you put in some work to make sure that passion comes alive.
Yeah, and there was something you said when we were talking about this, like behind the cameras. Idris said something. She said, most times you take up jobs and, for example, you have like a skill. You have a skill. Let's say it's hair making or fashion or something. And then you say, oh, I need money to fuel this. But then, the money coming in
it's not even
enough. In fact, in the next 5 years, you are not still sure you will put together
what you need.
So she said something which I really love. She said, you see, that job you've gotten that is not even fueling anything at all, you're wasting so much energy fueling that.
True.
Instead of that, why don't you step out, start that energy to fuel your passion. So wherever you're starting, for example, if you're a lady that likes to make hair, you know how to make hair, it's your passion. Then instead of getting a store, go and become a store girl that will be earning how much a month, do house calls, put it. Today everybody can go on social media. You can take a picture, even if it's a 20,000 naira phone or 10,000 naira phone, make hair, put it online, let people know you can do this. You will start with a little amount, but it will get somewhere. If you make jewelries, then wear your jewelries to your church. But instead, take out the time you would have been sitting in the store.
Because the money you're going to be earning from there at the end of the day is not even enough for you to save for what you want to do. So if what you're doing right now to earn money is not making the money that would help you for your passion, then I am of the opinion that you just leave that job and focus on your passion. Yes, it's going to be tough.
It's hard.
It's going to be hard. It's going to stretch you. But I think the amount of energy and time and hard work that they're going to put into it will pay off rather than you spending that time and that stress on somebody else's business. And at the end of the day, the money you're making is not enough. But if the money you're making there is going to be enough, then I think you should go get that job. Do the job, save up, but at the end of the day, when you finish working, continue with your passion.
But then again,
find
except that job you got has everything to do with your passion.
Yes, sometimes. Yes, sometimes. So even if it's not paying you.
Even at that, yes, and
even if it's not paying you, yeah.
While you're training, be working on the
on
side,
your own thing,
and growing.
Yes.
So you
start getting contact.
Yeah.
For example, your passion might be talking, like she says. Like it's hers, for example. She loves to talk, and so one of her passions. She's a passion fruit. I don't even know what to call her. Passion fruit. So one of her passion is talking. Now she might not have. You might be like her. You might not have a camera to do what we're doing right now. Okay, You know, take your phone, use your phone. That's
everyone today on Instagram is, you know, making
something,
a 1 minute video on
but
something.
outside that, you can go and intern in a television station or at a radio station.
Oh yes, that's another
free
thing.
internship.
That's another thing. A lot of people,
Because at the end of the day, the experience matters. Oh
yes, and if it's your passion, the truth is, for the beginning stage, money is not the drive. A lot of times we forget that money is not always the motivation. It's not.
It shouldn't.
Even be
for some people it is, but it shouldn't.
The beginning, you know, if like she said, when you know the end goal, what you're actually striving to achieve. The beginning stage should not be anything about money. The beginning stage should be how to acquire that knowledge, how to better yourself, how to be good at what it is.
And very important, how to add value to other people.
Thank you.
Because in adding value is really where the money is. Everybody, see, the truth is, I'm not saying, of course, you say, what does she know? See, the truth is, I'm still learning too. We are learning. We're all learning.
And remember, it's our own.
And these are the things, yeah. And these are the things that we've seen work in other people.
Yeah,
and
true.
we are also putting ourselves in that position to add value. Okay? So, like right now,
you actually have a story to tell.
you know, like right now, this is on YouTube. Maybe someday in the future,
say, you know what?
somebody will just see us somewhere from somewhere and just say, I
What's
have
your
a television station.
And that's how it goes.
That's what we're talking about.
But
So,
we started somewhere.
Yeah,
we
so-
started somewhere. We didn't just sit down and say, you know what,
And
it's
keep
our passion. You know,
procrastinating.
it's my passion too. It's my passion too. A lot of people are like
take
that.
action.
Do it.
Do
Just
something
do it.
about it.
You will
When you
make
follow your
mistakes.
passion,
You will make mistakes. You would. It's
of course.
us. You will make mistakes, but
People will
after-
kick you.
people will
People
insult
will
you.
drag you
They will
down.
make fun
They
of
will
you.
punch you.
But this life is too short to think about what
What
others
people will say.
Because at the end of the day, you will feel fulfilled, not them. You feel fulfilled.
And at the end of the day, when the money comes, you're the one that will spend it, not them. What they say wouldn't matter there. Now your money.
That's the thing. They say a lot of
spend
people,
that-
when you started, nobody knows you. But when you, everybody like,
Everybody
you know,
want to
man,
find you. So basically, so your passion and money, both of them are very important, and they go hand in hand. When you follow your passion, dedicated to it, and get to that peak, it brings in the money. Okay, but if you don't have the money to follow the passion now, you can pick up a job that will provide the money for you to be able to save up to follow your passion. But for no reason should you just
but
dump
please,
the passion.
please, for those of you out there that already have a job, don't die in that job. Don't get, the job, like she said, the job becomes a part of you that you just forget what your passion originally was, and then you become like a robot. Press play in the morning, in the evening, press stop.
Pause.
Stop. So if you are there stuck up in a job for like 18 years, 10 years, 20 years,
and it's not in line with what you really want to do.
Should I tell you something?
That's
Step
10
out.
years. Yes, that's
Step
10
out.
years with them by now.
Step out and make yourself happy. Trust me, this life is too short to be thinking I should have. It should be I did and I'm happy.
Sometimes I know it's not very easy. I understand that.
Nothing is easy.
Yeah,
Even that job
yes, it's
itself,
not
it's
easy
not.
because it's true.
If you
It's
can
dragging
do
life
both.
out of you because
Yes.
it's not what you love.
Wow.
You know, when you are happy, you have strength.
Yeah,
You see that you can see my muscle coming out now because this is one of the things that I love
There are
to
a
do.
lot of
I love to
stories.
talk.
There are a
You know,
lot
I love
of
to present.
stories.
I love to be in front of the camera. Can't you see how beautiful I am?
Yeah.
So basically,
Adrian!
okay.
There are a lot of stories of people who have left, who were stuck up in stuff they didn't like and they stepped out, and trust me, they are so successful today. A lot of people we can't even begin to mention. There are a lot of people who, let's, for example, a lot of our actresses today, if you hear the fact that they were, look at Tiwa Bello, for example. Tiwa Bello, she's a lawyer, right? See her, she's doing so well in what she loves to do. There are a lot of people that have stories. I'm sure if you go online to read a lot of people's stories, you will be motivated enough to know that it's time to step out. If you can do both,
Good.
I'm happy for you.
Good.
But do not sit down there
And die in
and
silence and wishing.
self-pity, and people will say,
Wishing
and this is not how she likes to. Excuse me, you have a choice.
do what you
Take
want.
up that choice and do what you want to do. All right, so here's where we draw the curtain because I don't understand Ejiro today. She seems to be, up and down. I don't get it. I don't get it. So, anyways,
please, I don't understand. I'm not understanding.
I'm happy for the fact that we're following our passion. Ejiro has like a million. She said that I'm a passion tree.
She's passionate than me.
If I count all the things that Ejiro is passionate about, and the truth is, but you know the sweet part about it. I'm not trying to make her head swell. She's followed every step of the way. And then another thing is have a good support system. Good support system. Because when you have a support system, those people that hail you even when no one is looking, that push you. I have that. You know,
I have that.
Do you understand?
My baby boo boo.
So you know what? Have a great support system. People that even when you're about to fall and you feel you can't do it anymore,
they know
they
that
can help
you up
they'll
and
pick you up and know that you know what. Tell you can do it. I have those. Ukine Bodari is one of the people that do that with me.
Yeah, we want to mention his name now.
Yes.
My husband, Mr. Michael Osaka, is my rock.
A lot
and I have people like this
and of course Nigerians. You know, let me tell you guys one.
There are plenty of books. Okay, let me just
secret.
shout out to Vicky's store. I love you, girl. You just hold it all the time. God bless you. Shout out to Shegon, my personal person. God bless you. You know, these are people you can always just talk to, and they will just. It's vice versa. You don't always expect it because sometimes you'll be in the position to be the one to pull them up. But basically, you need those kind of people in your life.
Let me tell you one thing. I kept procrastinating about this show, right? You know, but you see this lady right here. Then I told that man, you know what? Let's do it. And you know what? She said, we're ready. We didn't have an idea of what we were ready for. But you know what? It was something we knew that because it's a passion of us, passion for us, it wouldn't take us anything to get it rolling. So please,
just take the first step.
Take the first
and the rest will take care of itself.
Yeah.
Of course, there will be ditches, there will be potholes and all of that. But because it's your passion, you will always find strength to pick it up again wherever you fall, wherever or whenever you fall or whenever you trip. You always find that strength. And there's something about when it's there in your core.
It's just you.
It attracts strength. It attracts support from people because you begin to see people who just naturally support you, who boost your morale.
Definitely.
So if it's just take the step. Once you take the step, a lot of things will fall in place, basically.
That's the major of everything. Take the first step. All right, that's it. So please
follow your passion.
Yeah, I want to hear from a lot of you. You know,
yes.
If we've inspired you, like we said, it's our opinion. You know, we're not trying to. We're not throwing it on you. It's what we're
just sharing it. Yeah, so basically, let's just hear what you have to say as well. Reach out to us.
If you've been inspired to take that step, please let us know.
Share your story with us.
It means a lot to us.
Yeah.